Hello, all my mystic friends. Welcome to your mystic affirmation for Wednesday, April the 8th, 2020. Many blessings to you all as we continue to focus our positive energy and keep ourselves in line with the law of attraction. This is our way of supporting each other in that energy as we move into what we're manifesting for our lives. And this is part of that ability, is to focus together, which amplifies our ability to make the positivity return or restore itself as we move through each day. And never before has it been needed more than now. So if you would like a regular reading, the horoscope readings are posted on my homepage for YouTube, and you can find my homepage by clicking the icon that is in the beneath the video. If you scroll down, you'll see the eye icon. If you click that, it'll take you directly to my homepage, and you can find the playlists that have all my different videos in them. Or you can just Google it. I'm on Google. You can find me there. And if you'd like a private reading, please visit my webpage, royalmystic.com. I'll be more than happy to assist you once you schedule your appointment. I'll be glad to help. So, with all of that being said, let's move forward. Thank you, angels, archangels, divine pure white light, divine spirit, spirit guides, gods and goddesses. Thank you so much for being present here to allow everyone to have the information they seek to assist them in remaining on their highest possible spiritual path. We thank you so much, divine, for these blessings and beautiful messages, and we receive them in the love and light they are intended. We thank you for your divine guidance as always, and welcome this beautiful reading. Thank you for this blessing. So, 3 cards fell out, and you may wonder why I kept shuffling. Well, we have the underside here that has to come out. So, the Queen of Cups. Now, the Queen of Cups typically in most readings, and I'm going to turn these over so you know the Wheel of Fortune is the last card, but you don't know what the first 2 are. The Queen of Cups are the energy of looking back at the past and being in a place of worry or troubled energy regarding what's coming in the future. Now, you could say that of this one. However, the energy for me, when I look at this card, is looking sort of like she's in a place of peace with what's coming and expectancy, looking out at the future with a hopeful energy. She's kind of toasting to the future. Let the chips fall where they may is what my guides are saying. And this is one of those times where we just have to relax and allow ourselves to be calm during the storm, because there's not a thing we can do other than allow ourselves to remain positive and bring ourselves through whatever it is coming, dealing with it. And there are changes coming, absolutely. There are changes already happening, but there are more coming, because we will do things differently because of this. We will forever be changed, and there's no getting around that. But it's okay, because life is all about change. So if you'd like to know the names of any of the decks I'm using, please also look below. It'll give you the name of all the decks I'm using and how to contact me and all kinds of things. So this is the Law of Attraction energy, and this deck here. My fear of rejection does not stop me from bravely going forward. We have the Courage card. So this is that place of she's standing there or sitting there with her mermaid tail, which is always very fun. This deck of cards really stood out to me, and I really enjoy the imagery. It has enough to tie it into the standard tarot, but it gives me some creative thoughts as I use the energy. It allows me to read a little differently. Every deck has its own energy, so I like this one because it's very it connects with me within my inner self, and I love the feminine things that, you know, she's not sitting there with her feet dangling. She's got a mermaid tail, so she can take whatever shows up. Hell or high water, my guides are saying. So she's ready. She's got her wine and she's ready. Have mermaid tail, will travel. So my fear of rejection does not stop me from bravely going forward. This is the Courage card. Very beautiful energy. So we could even release the word rejection and go, my fear will not stop me from bravely moving forward. So we have to feel the fear and do it anyway. Yes, it is. Just don't overload yourself with the fear and try to stay positive. It's an effort. It absolutely is an effort. It's not, you're not just going to wake up and be happy-go-lucky and everything's, hugs and kisses and sunshine. But you can make yourself do things that you bring your energy levels up. And meditation is the answer. And I was about to say meditation is the way I do it. That's hilarious. I'm sorry. That was crazy. I was about to say, and meditation is the way that I make that happen. So, rainbows, kisses, and sunshine. Here we go. Oh, I love you, universe. Thank you, guides. That was just coming out of my mouth as I turned that card. I'm sorry. It's still shocking. Even though it happens a lot, I am still amazed and impressed with universe's ability to communicate. I just thank you, universe. As always, I am ever grateful. Fertility. The frequency of fertility invites us to be more open, more courageous, more creative, and more joyful than we were before. It activates the potential for something beautiful to grow from our consciousness into a new and grander expression of ourselves. So, I don't know how much each individual person I'm speaking to you now, I don't know how much you have had in your past that has caused you, diamonds are formed with pressure. And sometimes the heat has to get turned up around us for us to really break open into the blossoming person that has the creativity and the fortuitousness of having the experience of being broken open. We don't understand sometimes that it is these times, these difficult times, that make us dig deep enough to really put ourselves on our destiny's path. Sometimes we are asleep and we have to wake up, and the pressure will do that certainly. So there's a lot of people who are having their awakenings right now, all at the same time, because all of us are getting this pressure at the same time. So this is a mass awakening happening for all people in this realm right now. And if it's happening to you, don't be afraid. This is part of the grander scheme. So I See Clearly is the card that's up for Louise Hay. This is her little deck, and this deck here is the Sacred Geometry Affirmation decks. And like I said earlier, you can find the names of the decks below here in the feed underneath the video. Scroll down. I willingly forgive. I breathe love into my vision, and I see with compassion and understanding. My clear insight is reflected in my outer sight. Beautiful energy here. I see clearly. And this is where you let your spiritual eyes have the vision for you. I willingly forgive. I breathe love into my vision, and I see with compassion and understanding. My clear insight is reflected in my outer sight. Love that one. That was perfect. They always match so well. I'm going to go one more time and see what happens. I love the visual of this card, but man, it's hard to read because you have to turn it in circles. I am at peace. I love swirls, and that's the spiral pattern of the, I can't think of the name of it this very second, but Nautilus, the Nautilus spiral. It is a sacred geometry symbol of growth. Divine peace and harmony surround me and dwell in me. I feel tolerance, compassion, and love for all people, myself included. So remember not to be too hard on yourself at this time. Of course, my video was too full, so I've had to, if you see a clip where things change real suddenly, I just had to restart the video from where I left off, which is being in a place of beautiful harmony and peace and tolerance of yourself and others, and holding your energy very high. So let's start the last portion of this lovely reading. The Queen of Wands, being ready for action. This is ready and able to do whatever it takes as soon as it's like everybody's gearing up. Okay, this is the energy of getting ready, and being in a place of being able to execute it, not just feeling like, okay, I need to get ready, but I'm ready and I know what to do. Okay, so feeling very strong, very empowered, very, very, very good energy here. That's very, very opposite of feeling low. This is being at your highest energy. And we have the Two of Cups, which is divine union. Everyone being very caring and loving and giving. This is also can mean ascension energy, your higher self making an ascension, which I really believe is happening for a lot of people right now because of what's happening. And then we also have the Gemini Major Arcana. That's what this card stands for. But you've got two queens here, and I just want to point this out. The Queen of Cups is the cooler energy. The Queen of Wands is the darker energy. So you've got the Queen of Cups, which is compassion and the emotional side. And then you've got the red energy, which is the Wands energy, the fire energy, which is the balance. So the two sides are very much in sync and serving you well. So you have the place of compassion and love, but you also have the place of action. And I think these two symbols represent that very well in this artwork of this picture. And then we have, here it comes. This is when everything is starting to turn in the right direction again. We have release of all karmic and cosmic debt. When the Wheel of Fortune starts to move, this is in our benefit. These are actions starting, letting go of negative energy, letting go of stagnant energy. This is coming unstuck. If there ever was a card that talked about getting out of the stagnant energy or being in a rut, which we all are right now because we're in that place of closed down. This is the restart. This is where everything starts to move again, and it happens fast. So understand that when it comes in, it's going to take off like all get out, and we're going to be at a full run as we go forward. So it's like charge. Somebody sounds the bugle, and here we go. And we get after it. So this is a beautiful energy of all obstacles being removed, all doors opening. Anything closed is going to reopen. We love that energy. They just gave me that, my divine guides. So that is the beautiful energy. All doors are opening. We're going to be open for business. We'll be open and able to move around again very shortly. I know this is a daily energy, but you got to understand, even though we don't see it today, this energy is beginning. So it means it is starting its resurrection energy, that the turning is about to happen. So it's giving us the ahead of time advance notice that fertility is happening. This is spring. This is the best time to expect new beginnings. This is when it happens. So many blessings to you all. I look forward to sharing more beautiful, inspiring readings. This one I feel is very exceptional. I'm very happy to deliver this news, and I hope you all take it in the spirit it's intended and can use it to help you stand strong as we move through this process. Many blessings to you all. Love, light, and abundance. Namaste.